everybody, and welcome to Pine Richland High School as we tip off the 2017-18 basketball season at the Pine Richland Tip-Off Tournament. It's Highlands against the Golden Tornado of Butler. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. Chandler Timmons on his maiden voyage here tonight, and Dean, we're set to go.
Yeah, Mike, it's exciting to get back into the basketball season, and again, big things we're hoping for the Golden Rams. We lost a ton of points, but Mike, they worked really hard over the summer. I know you're not big on summer programs, but we played in the Pittsburgh Basketball Club, big division. They called all the big schools. We won a championship this year. We beat three-time defending Pittsburgh City School champ Oliver Dice, and again, the kids that are playing very hard. Our trademark is going to be defense this year. We're not going to score a lot of points, but we also have an interesting mix here. We have two sophomores, Luke Cochran and Johnny Christ. Kind of know what to expect from them, but it's the seniors, I think, that are really going to determine how well we do this year. We have Christian Tonelli, Sean Ursage, Romello Freeman. They have to step up this year. They played a lot last year, but again, not in starting roles, and we're going to depend on them a lot this year.
Right, and you talk about Romello Freeman. He broke his arm in football season.
He is off the first till December 15th. He can return. So that brings up Ryan Signorello, a senior, has to step up, and Daniel Timmons, a junior. Going to count on him.
All right, well, we're going to take a timeout now as they get ready for the national anthem and all the festivities, and we'll be back with the opening tip-off of the tip-off tournament right after this. All right, we are back in Butler Golden Tornado under the direction of Matt Clement, former Major League pitcher.
They're going to start 4 new starters tonight, Mike, from a championship team that made it to the WPL championship last year. They're going to start a pair of twins. Number 1, Luke Mihalik, a 6'1 senior. He'll be the one guard. His brother, number 2, John Mihalik, 5'11 senior, and they're twins, Mike, so good luck. Got to keep an eye on those numbers tonight.
1 Mihalik, 2 Mihalik. How's that?
Number 10 is Tarek Tufik. He's a 6'2 senior. Number 33, Isaiah Shribner, a 6'1 junior. And I think, Mike, they saved the best for last. They went out of numeric order to bring out 25, Ethan Morton, 6'5 sophomore. Tells about him, Mike.
Well, Ethan Morton is being recruited and has offers from Ohio State, Iowa, Wisconsin, West Virginia, Penn State. He's kind of, think of Robbie Carmody. He's the next one in line in the WPIAL. And
the
he
real deal.
Only a sophomore.
That is correct. We will start number 4, Christian Tonelli, 6'2 senior. Mentioned him in the pregame. Our seniors going to have to come up big for us this year, Mike. Number 10, Ryan Signorello, 6' senior. He'll be replacing Romello Freeman. As you can see Romello there in street clothes. Got his cast off yesterday, Mike.
Is that biodegradable, that cast?
No, it is not. Number 12, Sean Ursig, 6'6 senior. We're going to be bigger than him tonight, Mike. Johnny Christ. Johnny's grown 4 inches, Mike. He's now 6'7", a sophomore, wearing number 20. And number 23, Luke Cochran, 6'1", sophomore. Johnny and Luke played very high AAU basketball this year, and as only sophomores, Mike, there's a lot to be expected from them. But again, I still think the seniors will be determined because you need those veterans out there, the mature guys, and to do a good job tonight. Tonight's referee, Jerry Susi, Brad Rubar, and Zeke Ogabawa.
Opening tip-off brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized training for 3rd graders all the way up to varsity. You can give them a call, 724-980-2100. And the basketball season is underway. They chase it down to the corner, and it goes out of bounds, and we'll see which way they go with it. It will be, well, we'll have a 1 Mihalik. 1 Mihalik. This is Luke. And he gets it out top. 33 is Scribner.
And Mike, the trademark defense. They've been really hustling on defense. They didn't let
this is Morton.
Baldwin have 35 points the other day.
A little reach by Cochran, but Morton goes all the way to the basket, lays it up and scores. And there's your first look at Ethan Morton. 2-0 Butler. I've been doing this for almost 25 years. This is the first Butler game I've ever done of any sport.
How about that?
We've been to Butler.
We have many
nice
times.
Post move by Ursig off the glass, won't go. Tipped around, and it's taken by Luke Mihalik.
They want to run it up the floor, Mike. They don't want to hide and set that defense.
Now they go corner, and brother to brother, John Mihalik, 3 from the corner, and it's 5-0.
Butler ranked number 2 in 6A this year, Mike, and tomorrow we can take on number 1 Pine Richland, Tonelli.
Christian Tonelli for 3. He was banging him from the corner here in pregame, but doesn't get that one to go, and Morton the other way. Morton goes all the way to the basket.
No charge.
And now what's the call? It is offensive foul. It'll be on Morton, his first.
Little late with the call there.
Tyler Stachinski, his 6th season already.
Yikes.
As head coach of Highlands, 3 times has made the playoffs and won 7 playoff games. Matt Clement, the former National League All-Star pitcher, his 9th season already at Butler, made the playoffs 6 times and won 12 playoff games.
And we said made it to the championship game last year.
Yeah, they lost to Pine Richland 4 times.
That's amazing.
Cochran for 3. It's a dipper. Rebound Mihalik.
They're outrunning, Mike.
There's a lead. This happened to Highlands last year. If you remember the Saturday night game here against Pine Richland, Highlands got off very cold and they made it a tremendous game down the stretch.
Came back. But again, you like to deliver the first punch, not take it, Mike. And it seemed like it does remind me of that game last year against Pine Richland.
Well, these are 2 tough opponents to start with. And so Stosh likes to schedule difficult, so that's something that they'll always do. This is high post, this is Kreis. Now Cochran, that's the 2 sophomores. Back to Johnny against Morton. Goes in with the post move. Puts it up off the glass. There's a lid on it for Highlands. Kreis got it back. Put it up. No good. Rebound.
The charm.
Ursig puts it home. You're right about the size, Dean.
Yep.
And they will crash the glass. It's 5-2. Now Morton, he runs the show, Morton, at 6'5". Mihalik might have got away with it. Oh, nice up and under move. First 2 for Luke Mihalik. The brothers have 5. It's 7-2 Golden Tornado. That's singular, I guess.
You got to get help on defense. Mike didn't get it that time.
Tonelli's 3's a grazer. Signorella pried it free, but Mihalik kicked it, and they got away with it as Tufik took it. Morton's 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound Highlands. It's Kreis. Man, can he get up there?
And looking to put the ball on the floor, Mike.
Here comes Kreis all the way down. Lays it up and scores, and it's 7-4.
That's something Johnny's added to his game over the summer, Mike. He puts the ball on the floor. He's not afraid to take it coast to coast that time. Oh, come on, there's an offensive foul there.
Into the lane, got it to Scribner, missed the shot.
Put the head down.
Kreis the rebound. Rams with the ball, down 3. Tonelli with a head fake. Drives in.
And that was over Morton.
He did. But Ursig got it back. Ursig had it blocked.
That's called a rim rejection, Mike. He took the shot underneath the basket. That's never going in.
Here's Morton. Boy, defense by Cochran over there. But what a year Luke had at linebacker. Was he terrific? Out to the corner. That's Mihalik. Second one for John. He's got 6. And it's 10-4. Kreis puts it on the floor and kicked it back out to Signorella. Tonelli now between circles. Now to Ursig. 12-footer. Bang. Sean Ursig's second basket of the night, and it's 10-6. It's Mihalik again, and
you like that shot.
He's feeling it, but Ursig on the weak side rebound. Well, the Rams should be good off the glass this year, huh?
Got the big guys in there.
Nice move by Cochran, and he up and under won't go. But follow Ursig, no. His rims are tight. Kreis tried to go cross court, but Morton got in the pass.
Tough pass to make. Extra one there.
There it is, and Morton finishes. Morton has 4 of the Butler 12.
And it's still there, Mike. 2 turnovers back-to-back by the Golden Rams.
Luke Mihalik kicked it back to Morton. Stops and pops. Back rim no good. Nobody home. Morton got it back. Morton put it on the floor with the right-hander. 6 points as Stosh wants time at 3:48 as Butler's up to an 8-point lead, 14-6.
They're shredding the defense so far, Mike. We wanted them to play hard, but you got to get some help. They weren't getting that time. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, devices, tablets, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Christmas right around the corner. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the 8K Valley. Ram fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in the Natrona Heights at Walmart Plaza or Pittsburgh Mills Malls next to JCPenney across from Victoria's Secret. You can reach them by calling the Highlands location at 724 224-4590, or the Mills at 724-275-1154, or find out what you want from the Wireless Zone by going to wirelesszone.com. I was there today, Mike. Lots of iPads on people's Christmas lists.
Oh, man, it is so that time of year, isn't it?
The good news, I get the hand-me-down iPad.
Well, I did a lot of shopping on Cyber Monday. I did a lot of online stuff, but I have to get to stores, and I will do that here the next couple of weekends. Tomorrow, we'll be here in the morning, breakfast at Pine Richland.
Yeah, that's right.
So we'll be able to have some shopping in the afternoon, so I'm happy about that, too, and Army Navy. I'm looking forward to both.
And they're doing that because Pine Richland's football team is in a championship across the state, Mike.
Yes, they are.
They want to give people time.
Here's Tonelli. Tonelli goes in. He can't get it to go. Boy, the Rams are getting some good looks. They're getting some good shots. They're running a good half-court offense, but they can't get the ball to go down right now.
Here's like a Butler, Mike. They talk on defense. I think it's very important you talk on defense and let everybody know where you stand. And I also think sometimes a little bit intimidating. And that time they were fouled. Tonelli misses his first.
Luke Patton in the game for Butler, number 20. He's a sophomore.
You're welcome.
14-6 is your score. Matt Clement in the sweater vest over there. I saw him pitch many times.
Beside the Cubs, is that San Diego?
Cubs, San Diego, Red Sox and Marlins had a winning record in the major leagues. Got to travel. The Rams will get it back. Down 7. Had a winning record in 9 major league seasons and was an all-star in 2005. I always wished he could come pitch for the Pirates, but it never worked out. Cochran steps back and lets a long three go off the rim. Signorella got in there.
Now he gets it back.
He pried it free, and Cochran's going to go again. Front rim, no good. Rebound, Erceg. Erceg put a man down and gets called for the foul. Well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's a matter of was he pushing out or was the guy leaning in? I think it was a little bit of both that time.
That's the first foul on Highlands. Butler's committed 2. At the 2:59 mark, first quarter, Butler leads at 14-7.
Nick Stazer has checked in the game for Butler. He's a big guy.
Yeah, Coach Clement might want to try to match up a little bit with the Highlands size there.
Stazer is 6'4"
He
senior.
look like a football player to you? Got some wide body stuff there. He kind of the same thing happened. Stosh wants a call, but Stazer gets the basket. Biggest lead for Butler is 9. They got to be happy about this. They haven't won in here in a while. Johnny with the left-hander missed it.
Blank, yeah.
They lost, and the Rams are missing a lot of those. Morton's 3 is off the front rim, and Signorella got it and walked around Morton. Signorella drives to the basket, lays it up and scores.
Nice job by Sig that time. Got ahead of the pack and scored.
16-9.
They lost 4 times to Pine Richland, twice in section, once in the JPL championship, and in the state tournament, Mike.
Don't you get the sense that it's a lot like the Newcastle-Hampton thing a couple of years ago?
Yes.
And that really got in Hampton's heads.
To the point they couldn't even beat them when they weren't in the same section.
Exactly. They finally did get him once. We got at Hampton right after that and talked to Joe about it. He just wiped his brow.
Yep.
Mahalik, Rams try to steal it. They get on the floor, but it's saved down there by Schmidt. Now put back out. And
Morton had Erceg, Mike, and that's a tough trip for Sean. He's used to guarding the bigs. That time Morton went right around and Johnny
has 8, and the Rams turn it over at 1:35. It's 18-9. Butler.
3 turns for Highlands, 2 for Butler.
Again, we'll be here tomorrow morning. The game is 10 o'clock, but for those of you watching on Comcast, it's piggyback. You'll see it right after. And then Tuesday night will be YouTube only Tuesday night for the home opener. So come on out.
Beaver Falls coming to town, Mike.
Carlos Jeter is the new coach there, the father of the many. He's put a son on 3 of the last 4 WPIL champions. How's that?
Is he our Lamar Ball?
No, he seems like a very nice guy. And a tremendous coach, and they're happy to have him there to replace Doug Viega, who at 46 retired.
Yeah, he did.
Morton had a block by Tonelli right out front.
We heard that one up here, Mike.
Did.
Ooh,
And
Luke,
Cochran, it went off of Butler. Now they're going to correct it. I think the right call is it belongs to Butler.
A good referee in that time, Mike. One guy pointed one way, the other guy pointed the other way.
Good refereeing by Matt Clement, too, because he pretty much called that himself.
But the guy that put it in Butler's direction nodded like,
right.
I got this one.
And that's what you're looking for in that case.
I was talking to Brad Robauer, one of the rushers before the game, and I said, all we ever want is you to be in position. He agreed 100%.
No, they got it underneath to Mason Montag.
Tonelli just hacked him.
Shot his block, and then he got fouled on the rebound.
We don't expect referees to get every call, but we expect them to be in position to do it.
I wonder if Mason Montag's any relation to Heidi Montag. Here's Morton. Now inside to the big fella, and that's Stazer with his second off the bench, and it's 20-9.
I didn't think
got 4.
They're losing all the seniors last year.
Brad was telling me, Mike, if all the referees who were over 62, football referees retired, that have 4 crews left in Pennsylvania.
George Guido's been telling us about this for years, that there is such a shortage of officials. And
I was talking about the young kids. I was younger referees. I was doing middle school, and that's where you get the young guys. And a lot of them feel entitled because they're young. You know, I was making a point to one of them, nice pass.
Signorella to Ursig.
Finish that.
And Ursig will go to the line. And we'll see what happens with the Rams at the foul line this year with graduating so many seniors. The Rams graduated 84% of their offensive output with all the guys that left, Timmons and Boda, and I'm going to miss somebody, and Mitch Desort.
Yeah, Mitch is down at Washington J, Mike. He's getting playing time down there. I got a chance to see Jameis Neat play for Allegheny, play Carnegie Mellon. They beat him up pretty good, and nice job by Jameis, and he had 14 in that game.
I forgot Martinka and Rieger. Rieger's here. I saw Rieger. That's the other two. Those 5 guys.
He's playing community college.
5 guys graduated. 84% of the points are gone. 1,207 of last year's points graduated. So we were about 67% from the line, and so far tonight we're not doing that. And that's going to be places you're going to need to make up points if you're not going to be as high flying offensively as you were a year ago.
They're 2 for 4 from the line so far. Corey Myers checks into the ball game, a sophomore.
He wears 11. A former cameraman of ours.
Yeah,
here's Morton. Yeah. This is Morton, and they're going to play for 1 here, I think. 20 seconds left of the first quarter. Butler leads at 20-10. Both teams inexperienced. Both teams losing basically 4 starters. Morton's the only one back for Butler, and he's a great one. Tonelli
playing one-on-one basketball. That's right.
Tonelli not going to back down from anybody. That's a great job at defense by Christian Tonelli, and he's done it twice to him.
Yep, give him credit. He did a great job.
So the Rams have 3 seconds, and what did Rich Falter always say? That's a lifetime.
Stosh normally takes a timeout here to set something up. With
he already used one, yeah. Signorella going to let it fly, and it's no good. So the first quarter comes to an end, and Butler got to be happy with their start. They lead it 20-10. Well, Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home for the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique environment where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment. They're open and staffed 24/7, so you can work out on your schedule. And we mean 24/7 with your key card. You have your chance to be there. You go when it's convenient to you. It doesn't matter what your work schedule is. And especially with the holidays coming up, you want to try to keep going. You don't want to stop.
Important.
You don't want to be that person that starts off at the beginning of the year, which we'll be recruiting you at the beginning of the year. Don't worry about that. But you want to keep going through the holidays and try to keep that middle about the same place it was before you started. So memberships are available for as low as $10 a month. So stop by the Planet Fitness in the Heights today for details.
And Mike, we finally got the swag bag taken care of. They pulled the ticket between football and basketball season. And if we can have a drum roll, please. The winner was Ken Wood.
How about that?
Everybody knows Ken helps us out with the football game, but it was a blind draw. I was there to witness it.
I thought you were going to say. Sammy Davis Jr. did.
No. The red ticket came on and had Ken's name on it. Ken, by the way, got 2 turkeys over Thanksgiving, so it's been quite the month for Ken Wood.
He normally emails me pictures of his game, and he didn't do that. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to get in touch with him. We'll see how that goes. All right, Rams with the ball, dressed in the home whites, trailing 20-10.
Hopefully got rid of the opening quarter jitters we seem to have here all the time, Mike.
Ursig.
There you go.
And Ursig's leading the way. He's got 7. And you told me about him.
Yeah.
You said when we talked that he looked different.
Yep.
And much more assertive. Not that he hasn't been.
I'm telling you, they had a great summer, Mike, playing at that Pittsburgh basketball club. Also, they went to 2 tournaments in Ohio.
Now Morton gets to the corner. Mihalik, another 3. It's short. Rebound, Signorella. How about Siggs getting those rebounds? Going up there at 6 foot. Cochran, 3, front rim. Rebound tipped out of there.
Nice
Signorella
by Sig.
gets it again. Back to Cochran. You're a shooter, keep shooting.
That's it.
Off the back rim. Christ tried to get there but couldn't. And Mihalik has it.
Mike, they played, I think, if I got it right, it was Youngstown and Cleveland. One, they killed everybody. Uh-oh. They're called a foul on the floor.
Stosh wanted to charge, but he's not going to get it.
And then they played, maybe it was Akron. They played a lot of teams that the LeBron James was involved with and everything, and they got beat up pretty bad there. But, you know, Stosh, he said, we learn more from getting beat than we learn from winning.
My old stomping grounds up there. Just a boy from Northeast Ohio.
By the way, Mike, I'll be going over the preseason rankings and the 30 teams I'll list. Not one from the AK Valley. Can you believe that?
Scribner missed 2, and Signorella got the rebound. So the Rams down 8. Need a basket here to get themselves in this. Here's Stanilli. Cross-court Signorella. Remember, the first game last year we played Summit Academy. They're not involved. The reason that this isn't a true round robin, we'll be playing Pine Richland tomorrow morning, is that Butler and Pine Richland are in the same section and they don't want to play each other.
You can't blame them.
Ursig backed in there and drew the foul.
Scribner going to get his first.
Yep. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for you and your business. Each year brings changing pieces in the healthcare industry, so it's vital you understand your options. Why not sit down with the Lucchinos today, review your plan with an independent health agent that has only your best interest in mind. Joe and Joe always know. Located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, as Ursig makes 1 out of 2. Give them a call, 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Services put you on the road to financial stability today. And the Rams get the ball back, now trailing 7.
And those Medicare decisions have to be made, Mike.
And soon, yes. My mother looks at me and says, same. I said, gotcha.
That'll work.
She likes hers, and she's good with it.
Guess who has to do that next year?
That'll be you, huh?
Yep.
I'll put you in touch with her. You guys can work it out.
Well, I'm going to Joe. He
That's
always
it.
knows.
Oh, Johnny went down the lane. He went baseline and lost the basketball, and Morton came up with it. Here's Luke Mihalik.
Actually, Joe Jr. does the medical, Mike.
And we remember Joe Jr. out there playing, don't we?
Yeah, not very long ago.
Nope. Oh, Tufik lost it off his hands, and Johnny got over there on him, and now Mihalik. Back to Morton. The Rams are playing tough defense. No question about that. Morton lost the dribble, got it in the lane, and a right-handed runner by Scribner is good. First 2 for Isaiah Scribner, and it's 22-13 Butler. Ursig got loose. He couldn't get it to go, though.
He looked like he got fouled there.
I thought Scribner might have got some body into him, but
I didn't like his position, but he made room for himself.
Good job by Luke Mihalik to go up there and get it. Oh, inside. It goes through 2 pairs of hands, and Butler's going to get it. You can see the look on Stosh's face over there. It's like, why couldn't we have somehow... But when it's deflected, it changes everything. Ask a goalie.
Stosh is being joined by his father this year.
Yeah, I see that. And
Neil Stachinsky.
Corey Dotchkin over there. Christ the rebound. Rams with the basketball down 9.
Thurman Schitzel has joined the staff too, Mike. He is a Gannon grad.
Oh, nice move by Cochran, but he can't get it to fall. It comes to Christ. Christ had it blocked from behind. Boy, it looked like there was some body over there.
Sure did.
Got a Butler player down behind the play. That's Mihalik. But he walks into it just in time to shoot a 2. Do a flop. Nothing happened. Rebound, Morton scores and draws the foul.
I think they made up for the foul they missed at the top of the key, Mike. Because Johnny went straight up. Unfortunately, going to put Morton on the foul line.
Morton has 10 now, and the Golden Tornado lead at 24-13. Their biggest lead. Ethan Morton, the 6'5 sophomore, the do-everything player. He drains it. He's got 11. Now we'll have a timeout.
Where'd that basket go, Mike?
Yep.
Wow. Everything going Butler way so far. And winter's upon us. If not, just look outside.
A little chilly, huh?
Yep. Why not stop into Highland Tire and see the newest location, Highland Integrity Alignment? See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 25 consecutive years. Family owned and operated since 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it on site, ask for it, they'll get it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trenton at 724-224-9222. In the Toronto Heights at 724-224-7900. Ask for Alan or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire service, integrity, price, they delivered. All right, Mike. Golden Rams have to get things started here.
4:45 left of the first half. Butler leading at 25-13. Rams have the basketball. Again, we will play Pine Richland tomorrow morning, minus a lot of football players. Oh, Tonelli with a dipper. Rams have not hit an outside shot yet.
We've got a few of those dippers, Mike.
There's Morton. Got it into Tufik with the lay-in. Tufik's first basket. All the starters are on the score sheet for Matt Clement, and it's 27-13.
Yep, they have 6 guys on the score sheet, Mike.
Ersic worked it back out to Cochran, and he'll set things up.
Highlands only has 4. Luke Cochran yet to get there, Mike.
Here's Ersic. Tried to get the back door to Kreis. Now Signorella steps back for 3. It's their ball, and it goes to Butler halfway through the second quarter.
Mentioned, Mike, the preseason rankings in 6A, Pine Richland, followed by Butler, Fox Chapel. They think they're going to have a great year, 3rd, Mount Lebanon 4th, and my old alma mater, Woodie High, Woodland Hills, rated 5th.
Here's Morton. Work it down to Tufik. Tufik put it in. Bodies all over the place. No fouls called, nothing either way, and Tufik made the basket. 29-13. Signorella drives in. Got hammered, and he'll shoot 2 at 3:32. Rams down 16. Of course, the Rams one and done in the playoffs last year, losing to Laurel Highlands 49-48. In a game, Bryce Lasky had 26 of their 49 points, and we saw over the summer he's committed D1 to St. Francis. Every time we lose to Laurel Highlands in the basketball playoffs, the guy that beats us commits D1.
Yes.
Caleb Ramsey was the last one.
Yeah,
he went to Boston College for football. And played for 3 years for the San Francisco 49ers.
Sig makes 1 of 2, Mike, and that's a bad pattern we got going. We're 4 of 8 from the foul line. Everybody's been 1 of 2 so far. 29-14. There's some substitutions for the Luke Patton checked in, 6'3" sophomore. He got that last foul, Mike.
3:25 left first half. 29-14. Climbing the ladder to get it was Patton to save it. Now Mihalik back out to Patton. His lefty's up and down. Patton's 3 is good. His first basket of the night. It's a 3, and it's 32-14.
And that's 7 guys on the score sheet now, Mike. Oh, Johnny.
Price leaned in. They took it away, but Tonelli's going to get back there and save it. Christian back the other way. Now to Cochran. Long 25-footers off the back rim. Tonelli pushed off. He did. Looked like a wide receiver.
Yep. His second. Team 5th.
32-14.
They had a try scrimmage, Mike, and Bishop Canavan had 18 points the entire game.
Well, these guys ain't Canavan. No. When did he get promoted to Bishop, by the way? I missed that thing.
Used to be Monsignor.
Underneath,
nice
and the big fella, Stazer, has 6 off the bench.
Here comes the pressure, Mike. Good teams want to be pressed. Let's see what Highlands can do with it.
Double team, they work it in, and wide open is Ersig for the layup. He's got 10 in the first half into double figures. 34-16.
He's been the offense, basically. Next up is Ryan Signorella with 3.
Morton got into a double team, kicked it free. Now Tufik didn't want to shoot it, or Scribner. Back out to Morton against Kreis. Morton, 3 on the way. It's good.
I I'm convinced, Mike. 14 in the first half.
You and me both. 37-16. Signorella, Cochran, they break it out of the corner. 3-ball by Myers is no good. Rebound Ursig underneath. Ursig put it up, missed it. Tip no good. And Luke Mihalik got away with a walk, but got it out to Morton.
He got out there pretty fast, didn't he?
He did.
He got a head start.
Now Mihalik against Christ. Drives in, kicked it back out. And Butler will be patient right now with a 21-point lead. Morton stops and pops off the back rim, and Christ has it. Christ now to Signorella. Out to Cochran. 3-ball on the way. Nothing but nylon.
It's a matter of time, Mike. We knew it was going to get out eventually.
First 3 for Highlands. It belongs to Luke Cochran, the 6'1" sophomore, and it's 37-19.
Nice job by Sig. Get the ball loose.
But Stazer able to recover in the corner. I don't think he wants to dribble it.
Double in 5 seconds.
Got him 5 seconds.
Yep. Great job of
Good defense by Highlands that time, exactly. The Stazer was in no man's land for him over there. He's a post player, and I don't think he wanted to be handling.
6 turnover for Butler. 45 seconds ago in the first half.
It'll be important if Highlands can get a basket here. Butler gets the ball to start the second half. Cochran uses an Ursig pick. Drives all the way to the basket and got hammered. They call a jump ball. Stazer, the big fella. Butler has the arrow. Well, now Highlands will get it.
Yeah.
Luke was looking for a foul. So was I. I think so was Stosh. Yeah, Stosh is too. Yeah.
He's mentioning the fact that only had one arm to play with because
the other one
Stazer had the other one.
The other one was grabbed. 30 seconds. Morton backcourt.
He looks mature for a sophomore, doesn't he, Mike?
He does.
Sophomore on sophomore.
Morton now backs up. There's 20 seconds. They're obviously going to play for one. Oh, Morton left Cochran in the dust. Now worked it out to the corner with a 3 that's missed. Rebound Signorella. The Rams that time. 11 seconds. Out to Cochran. 7.
Luke can do that, Mike, because he knows he has help.
Myers stops and pops 2. No good. Mihalik looked at the clock. Saw he had some time, and it's no good.
It was impressive. He grabbed the rebound and looked at the clock at the same time, Mike.
That's the end of the first half here at Pine Richland. As we tip off the basketball season, your score, Butler 37, Highlands 19. We'll be back with stats right after this. All right, we are back. Halftime. And it's all Butler so far, 37-19, Dean.
Yeah, Mike, before we check stats, let's tell you about Career Training Academy. All you high school seniors out there, you can learn the skills you need to start a career in the high-demand field of healthcare in less than a year. Pittsburgh's in need of healthcare, Mike. That's where everything's going in the area. Career Training Academy offers half-day classes or evening classes to suit you to their needs. Serving the AK Valley for over 35 years, CTA offers programs in medical or dental assisting, medical billing and coding, and we have a new phlebotomy technical program. Again, you can see us on the web at careerta.edu or stop at our new location, Hillcrest Plaza in Lower Borough, enrolling now for the fall programs. And again, call Career Training Academy today at 724-337-1000. Start classes monthly, Mike, so next time up is December. So get enrolled as soon as you can at Career Training Academy. Checking some individual stats here, Mike, for the Golden Rams. They've been led by Sean Ursig. He has 10 points. Luke Cochran hit a 3. Ryan Signorella has 3. Johnny Christ has 2. Kristen Tonelli has 1. And again, for the Butler team, led by Coach Matt Clements, it's been all Ethan Morton. Mike, we're in Morton country here. We're sitting
amongst the Mortons, yeah.
And I've done a good thing, Mike, a good deed. I've asked, spoke to a young lady down there. I said, "Are you Ethan's mother?" She goes, "No, I'm his grandmother." So I'm in good there.
Yeah.
He's a 14. Turoff has 4. The Mihalik boys, Luke has 2. Johnny has 6. Off the bench, Luke Starr has 6. Isaiah Shribner with 2, and Luke Patton had 3.
All right, many companies can give you car insurance quotes, but only Nationwide can back it up with dedicated licensed professionals and superior claim service. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to help you relieve some of the stress involved with insuring your new teen driver. Ask about the Nationwide Insurance Young Driver Discount. When you compare, no one beats Nationwide's rates for young drivers. Not quite ready to get in the car yet, are you, Chandler? You're not. How old are you now? How old are you now? He's 14. Okay, he's
He'll be
almost
there
there.
soon enough.
Almost there. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, 724-224-4300, and let them help you choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side. So, second half about to begin. Highlands will get the basketball. They trail at 37-19 and
got off to a tough start, Mike, 20-10, and it didn't get any better in the second quarter. Butler outscored us 17-9.
Steve was, I asked Steve how he was doing. He said, Steve Meaner, keeping the book. He said, great. He says, the shooting made me ill, our shooting performance, but other than that, and that's about what it was. The Rams didn't shoot it very well in that first half, and that's really been the difference.
Big performance by Sean Ursich on the inside, though. He had double figures for the Golden Rams. See if we get everybody else started here as the second half's about to begin. Highlands again trailing 37-19.
Now, what do you do in these situations? You'd like to win a quarter now.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to get one bucket at a time.
And you got to be ready to go tomorrow. You talk about a quick turnaround. You got to play in the morning. And, you know, a lot of these guys aren't too far removed from actually playing meaningful games in the morning, so that shouldn't be too difficult for them.
A lot of AAU players out there.
Oh, Christ had it swatted by Luke Mihalik. Morton now dumps it down, and Tofik lays it in.
Dimes Morton have 14, Mike. He's distributing the ball. He's got at least 5 assists.
What do they say? Dropping dimes. Cochran off the back rim. Rebound. Oh, Tonelli got in there nicely and laid it in. Tonelli's first basket, third point, 39-21. Morton stops and pops. Glass ball, missed it. Rebound Ursig. Now to Cochran. Back to Ursig. I think he might have got away with one extra. Cochran for three.
Blocked.
It's down.
Still went down, though. You got a good stroke, Mike, when they get a piece of it and still goes down. Luke has 2 threes, total of 6.
That's both threes that the Rams are shot here tonight. Kick out. Mihalik out to Tufik.
Nice job by John.
Stole it away.
Oh, he was lining up.
He was thinking about it. He couldn't save it in.
Doggone.
And I was warming up.
Yep. One of the rare times Butler commits a turnover. They're 7th, but Highlands turns it right back over, Mike. They've got 8.
This is Luke Mihalik. Off a hand, out of bounds. It went off of Luke Cochran, I guess they'll say. Butler will keep it, leading by 15. Oh, he dumped that. Oh, and Tufik lost it off his hands. Not even bothered. Just lost his concentration, and Highlands will get it back.
8 turnovers apiece now. What I say, Mike, I hate when you're playing man on that inbound. Ask for trouble. Nice kick out to Sig.
And it's off the back rim. Rebound Tonelli. Nobody put a body on him.
He was waiting for that one, Mike. He's got 5 now, and all of a sudden, Golden Rams cut it down to 13.
7-2 run here in the third quarter. Morton stops and pops off the front rim. No good. Tonelli.
He wants it.
Ooh, man. I thought Highlands should have had the ball, and I also thought he might have got fouled.
Tufik looked like he touched it last.
Here's Stosh. Everything's going that way.
We haven't got
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
He hasn't got one. Loop it into Morton, and he stops and pops and scores.
He's got a smooth stroke, Mike.
He does.
16.
And we have a timeout, 41-26 in favor of the Golden Tornado. Have you been putting off getting that much-needed work done around the house, maybe a leaky roof or remodeling your kitchen, bathroom, or basement? Now let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations have your home looking like new for the new year. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his crew at Beanie Home Renovations guarantee that your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it, and customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call today, 724-351-3172, for a free estimate, or find them on Facebook for money-saving offers. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Speaking of busy, Mike, our conference teams all in tip-off tournaments this weekend. Armstrong's hosting Deer Lakes. Greensburg Stadium plays Ligonier Valley at Derry. Franklin Regional's playing Belle Verdon at Hemphill. Gateway plays Plum in the Plum tournament. And Kiski plays Ambridge in the Shaler tournament.
Everybody out. It got here quick. We were off for 6 weeks.
It seemed like yesterday we just finished up football, huh?
I was telling Chandler before the game, I put my bag away the Monday after football season, and the next time I opened it up was today.
Well, Mike, one thing come out of football, Romello played the last 2 games with a broken arm.
Right. Cochran drives to the basket, one-handed up and in.
Luke now with a quick 8, all here in the second.
41-28. Oh boy, there's a couple extra steps it looked like there from Stazer, but now Mihalik threw it away off of Highlands' hand. As either Cochran or Signorella got a piece of it, knocked it out of there. And at 5:31, Butler will key it in. Rams have made a quick little run here to start the second half. They've already scored 12. They only scored 19 in the first half.
Cochran has 5 of those.
Maybe they just relaxed a little bit. Mihalik drains it. That's 2. That's Luke Mihalik's second basket, 4th point. His brother has 6. The Twins, 43-28. Signorella. Now Cochran. Cochran steps back. Long 3 balls off the back rim. They tip it around at a good job. Exactly. Cochran
back
carries it in there. Shot, score, foul.
Wrong to the basket that time. And all of a sudden, Luke has 10, Mike.
That's the thing about scorers. They get them in bunches, don't they?
Got the lead back down to 13 again. Who'd they get on the foul that time? They're a little slow posting them.
I don't think they put the numbers up.
Nope.
Cochran, 3-point play.
Then they're very slow posting them.
Highlands has cut it to 12. They trail by as many as 20.
Here comes Highlands, a little pressure, Mike. Oh, they missed Starsick down there.
Here's Mihalik, right in front of us. Signorella on him. Out to Tufik. Patton comes out to get it, and Cochran plays some tough D on him. Mihalik stops, blocked by Ursig. Cochran got the rebound. Rams can get this into single digits here. Cochran drives left side, but threw it away.
9th turnover.
Rams almost steal it back, but Tufik does a nice job. Got it to Mihalik. Mihalik, no basket.
And they're crying for basket interference.
Well,
yeah, they're going to cut that. They're going to count it.
The official that called the foul said it wasn't a shooting foul, so it can't be then.
Well, let's discuss.
He called the foul on the floor. If he called the foul on the floor, there can be no goaltending.
That's right. That's correct. Zico Bagwell wanted that to be a basket, but you're right, Mike. You have it correct. It was a non-shooting foul, therefore it can't be a basket.
Because he did the point,
right?
And Matt Clement, the shoulders slumped, and that's why they're keying it in. That was the call. They're not. Butler's running their play, and they're not ready to go yet. The referee's still at the table. All right. They loop it into Stazer and a travel. Butler fans exercised across the way. Highlands fans alive for the first time tonight.
Johnny wants to go, and Sig wasn't looking, Mike. Johnny wanted to kick it down quick.
Now Cochran will run things against Luke Mihalik. Oh, Cochran got a lane, walked his way in. Can't get it to go, but he'll shoot 2 at 4:14. Well.
Stazer get that foul, Mike. I believe that's his second. Luke Cochran had that 1-3 in the first half late, and now he's scored 8 here so far in the third.
Hell, it got him going.
Yep.
Cochran drains the first. And he's past Ursig. He's got 12. 2 Rams in double figures. Ethan Morton is the only Golden Tornado in double figures. He's got 16. Chance to cut it to 10. Doesn't go, but Ursig's right there. Ursig scores.
He now has a dozen. Look at the Golden Rams, Mike.
40,
right back in it.
43-34. It's a palindrome. Tony would love it.
Got it down to 9.
They get Signorella at midcourt with a foul. That'll be the second one on Highlands. Second half. Each team has 2. 4:07 left third quarter. And the Butler lead has been, which once was 21, is now 9. They led 37-16 late in the second quarter. Nice steal by Tonelli. Rams back the other way. A good defensive play by Luke Patton to get a hand on that and knock it out of bounds. But Highlands will keep it.
Golden Tornadoes commit their 10th turnover. Colby Anderson checks in the lineup for Butler. We're number 41 right in front of you.
Underneath to Ersic. Backs in. He's against a double team. And they call a jump ball.
Oh, boy.
Butler will get it this time.
If you hit it, turn right, Mike.
Or done a fake.
Yep.
And go back.
He had a little Luke Pavlik on him and could have taken him to the basket. When you have your back to you, don't realize who's playing behind you.
Correct. Here's Morton against Johnny.
John's done a pretty good job on Morton so far.
Yes.
In the second half.
Spin move by Luke Mihalik. Goes in. Can't get it to go. And, Tonelli's a ball of fire in there right now.
You ripped that one, Mike.
Got it to Cochran. And Cochran's ridden on the way down. And he draws the foul at 3:34.
Patton has his second. Going to inbound underneath our basket. Why don't we get an easy one, Mike?
I'll take it. How about a dunk?
Danny Timmons checked in a lineup. He's wearing Braden's old number 0, Mike.
Cochran's three's a grazer, but Signorella chased it down. Now got it to Tonelli. That's 2. It's short. Rebound goes past Johnny.
Yeah, golden opportunity. Look at that.
Oh, this is a steal, and Cochran scores.
Turnover score. 14 for Luke. All of a sudden, 7.
Let's go, Ethan. 43-36. The Rams somehow have cut it to 7.
And this is the reason why, Mike. So far, they've held him in check.
Follow a jumper by Morton, and that's soft. He's got 4 in the second half, and it's 45-36.
And he's the kind of guy, Mike, you just want to hold him in check. And that way, time he extended, scored. Back up to 9 it goes.
He's zoning it up now a little bit, maybe. Dump down inside. Christ is fouled.
There we go.
Johnny Christ is somebody that'll have to improve on his foul shooting from a year ago.
It's gotten better, Mike. So
we knew Micah. We talked to Micah, remember, and Micah had been working with him. And
Mike and Mason Elite.
We'll be getting to them in a little while.
There you go.
There's Johnny
Smooth
Christ.
as silk. You like that?
He's
Mike?
got 3, and it's 45-37. 2:46 left third quarter.
Highlands has not gone away, Mike.
No, they have not. And I think there were some nerves, don't you?
Yep.
And even the seniors that started weren't starters a year ago.
Nope.
So, I mean, you had first starts for a lot of guys, and it's the first time that 5 started together. You can play all the summer league ball you want. The lights are on now. Mihalik drains a 3. That's Luke's first 3 of the night.
That brings the Butler fans alive.
Their student section is good. 48-37.
They're all in green over there, Mike. I don't get it.
I'm not sure.
I thought it was the Pine Richland cheering section until that shot went down.
Behind you! Christ to key it in. Goes deep to Ersic. Now Tonelli will take it. Cochran saw an avenue there, but he lost control of the ball. I think his eyes got too big. He had a straight lane to the basket.
They were confused defensively. He was trying to take advantage of it, couldn't get through though.
He was at least going to get fouled if he'd hung on to it. Here's Morton in front of us. Morton leaves Myers there, dumps it off, and an offensive foul. That's the second one on Morton. I'm going to tell you, Morton's going to get most of his fouls on the offensive end.
He's not afraid to penetrate, Mike, and that time 2 guys stepped in front of him. Signorella checks in for Tonelli. Highlands goes to work here now again, trailing by 11.
2:04 left of the quarter.
Had it cut down to 7 a minute ago, Mike.
Now Cochran throws it back door to Christ, and Christ had it blocked by Scribner. Mihalik back. Now to Morton right side. Morton with a crossover move, kicked it back, and Mihalik has it to Morton with Myers on him. Morton's 3 is good.
I could tell, Mike, he was calling for it. He's got 21.
And all of a sudden, it's back to 14.
And Butler's not stupid, Mike. They know when he calls for it, get it to him.
Kicked it back out, and Cochran's going to take a 25-footer and
There's our
train it.
answer right there. Luke Cochran bombs away. He's got 17 after a quiet first half. Johnny just drug Morton down that time, got away with it.
Signorella all the way in off the glass and good.
They were going to get that charge if he stood there, Mike, but the defender
He bailed.
off. Yep.
He bailed. I think that was Mihalik, and you can tell he's a smart one out there.
Yep. Oh, off his foot. That's our ball.
That should be over and back.
It'll be over and back.
Yeah,
No doubt
that
about
was.
it.
He missed that one.
Backcourt to get it.
Morton.
We're owed one.
Now
Mike.
Patton for three. It's an air ball. That was poetic justice.
Yep, let's see if we get that back.
Highlands at less than a minute down 9. Cochran ghost pass. Different pages together.
Yeah.
Turnover Highlands at 51 seconds.
11 apiece, Mike. What happened again, he split 2 offensive guys. Sig thought Trinelli was going to get it and vice versa.
What we had over there was 2 guys looked at each other.
Highlands going to try man-to-man pressure.
Oh, steal by Christ.
Away.
Here's Johnny.
There he is. We've been waiting for it, Mike. Morton went one way, the pass went the other way, and Johnny slams it home.
And they steal it again in the backcourt.
Who's
They
gonna
battle
get it?
for it. Jump ball, Highlands ball.
There we go.
At 36 seconds.
Highlands really hustling, Mike.
This is a tough group, isn't it?
Yep. And Butler's no slouches either, Mike, but they're standing eye to eye with them.
36 seconds left of the quarter. Highlands has cut it to 7, can get as close as they've been. Back to Tonelli, 35 seconds. Now Cochran's open, here comes a 3. It's good!
He gets that ball in his hip, Mike, and look out, he's got 20.
20 for Cochran, 17 in the third quarter, 51-44. Bodies all over the place. Mihalik lets a runner go, and it settles for him. 51-47, that's not right.
Well, scores wrong, they're going to fix the clock up.
Highlands wants time, 53-47, that might be right.
Yep.
Tell the folks about Glenn Milston.
No doubt about it. I was up there looking for my toque, my Christmas toque, Mike, again. Anything you want at B&J Sports, you want to get, I got to keep this dome covered, Mike. There's no doubt about it. Located at 1605 Freeport Road in Toronto Heights. They've been outfitting our local sports teams and great fans of the AK Valley for more than 5 decades. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and friendly staff provide the personal touch. High school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, and toques, or any kind of sports equipment, you can't beat the service of B&J Sports. Open 9 to 5 weekdays, Saturday 9 to noon. Stop in to see him there. Call Glenn at 724-226-2762. 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Dean, Highlands outscoring them 28-14 in this quarter.
Lots of numbers. There it is right there, Mike.
That's a good toque, Dean.
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
All set for the holiday.
The youngsters call them a beanie now, I believe, as long as it doesn't have a tassel on
It
it.
used to be a tassel cap.
It's a
way
toque
back.
for me. I go Canadian. I have a penguin one with the big tassel on the top I like. Pitt one like that too. I got a bunch.
So 28 points in the third quarter and 19 in the first half.
And 17 of them by Luke Cochran, who's lost his mind here in this third quarter. And he gets it back. Rams with the ball, down only 6.
I'm going to tell you, key is watching that action when he gets the ball down on his hip.
Cochran, 3, another one? No. Morton has it, and the quarter's going to run out. Oh, that's a successful quarter for Highlands. 53-47 Butler.
Only 10 points for Butler that quarter. How many for Highlands, Mike? 28?
26.
26. I'm sorry. They had 53.
28.
16?
It's a 16. There you go. How about that, huh? Well, another great season of Golden Rams basketball can mean only one thing. Post-game at the Anchor Inn. That's right. Joe, Andy, and Dee continue that family tradition started way back in 1953. A great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. The original Anchor Burger is always a favorite, as well as their signature seasoned wings. AK Valley style, you get whole wings. You don't get pieces there. And, of course, don't forget to ask about the Blue Plate Special, which, of course, comes on a blue plate. No reservations are needed. The kitchen's open till 11, so there's plenty of time to come into the Anchor after the game. Mike and I will be there, so make sure to stop by and say, hey, that's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard.
Looking forward to getting back there tonight, Mike. Trivia time. Speaking of looking forward to things, third quarter trivia here. Simple one tonight, Mike. Tell me the teams that advanced to the second round of the WPL playoffs from the AK Valley last year. Who got to the second round?
Nobody.
Trick question, you got it, Milo. Nobody. Can you believe that? Every team in the AK Valley knocked out
Sounds like
in the first
football.
round. Yeah, it's been tough. And
I made this statement now that the season's over. I think Highlands was the best football team in the AK Valley this year.
I think so, too. All right, Mike, we've come a long way back. Let's see if we can pull it out here in the fourth.
Brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Email masonelitehoops@comcast.net.
I look like they're playing a little zone here, Mike. We don't see that too often from the
No,
Golden
you
Rams.
don't. Well, they got some, with the size they have, with those arms, you can do that. You can clog up some passing lanes. Boeheim would love it.
Up, Johnny's got a man-to-man now. They matched up.
They matched up with Morton at least. Oh, they go underneath. Tufik lays it in. He's got 8, and it's 55-47. Boy, bodies again down. This has been rough. Ursig. Remember, they got to come back at 10 a.m.
Good call. He picked his foot up before he put the ball on the floor, Mike.
The Rams turn it over. Less than a minute in. Boy, this is a big part of the game now. If Butler can...
Morton right to the hoop, Mike.
He is. You can hear Ursig go, oof, as he hit the deck, but the ball didn't fall. Tufik again.
That's a walk
underneath.
there, Mike.
Oh, he said it was just juggling it.
Yeah, I guess he said no control.
And he made the call right away, too. Here's Morton. Back to Luke Mihalik. To Morton in the paint.
Nice
Steal
by
by
Cochran.
on a step in front by Luke. Cochran the other way, 2-on-1.
Oh, come on,
Cochran
there we go.
throws it up and got fouled again. Well, once he shook off the little bit of nerves in the first quarter, Luke's gotten it going.
Well, Mike, we said in a pregame that we knew the sophomores with all that experience in AAU would come through, and Luke has done that here in the second half. As you mentioned, 21 now after only scoring 3 in the first half. Ursich kept us in the game, though, Mike, with a dozen. We got
Missed a second, but Christ is right there for the lay-in.
We are 50% from the foul line, Mike.
Backwards three-point play, 55-50, and that's the difference in the game. Ursig with a block on Morton. And again, they call the foul. There are 3 Rams in there.
Do they say it was an act of shooting?
55-50.
Yep.
The Butler lead is down to 5. Rams cut it to as close as 4.
Johnny picks up that foul. It's his second.
First one is out of there.
Those rims do seem tight, Mike, don't they?
They do. And the home team will know that tomorrow morning. Morton gets another. That's good.
He's got 22 now.
Ooh. I dribble. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, the rule on that, Mike, is you can't advance with the high dribble.
Right.
It almost, you can stand there all day and
looked
do
like he
that.
stopped, didn't he?
But yeah, I think he actually moved his feet.
We call that the Pearl Washington rule. If you, those of you old enough to remember Pearl Washington.
Now, how about the charge there? There you go.
It is. Good job by Cochran, right in front of us. The Butler fans in front of us aren't happy with it.
Again, he's got to let him have a place to plant his feet defensively, which he did. Mr. Mihalik thought he could just run up the floor. Now here comes pressure from Butler, Mike.
Butler led by 21 at one point. Highlands cut it to 51-47 in the third. Now they trail it by 6. And Scribner throws it right back at us.
Yep. Can't throw those lazy passes, Mike, against a team like Butler. Got to be sharp.
Again against pressure. Rams need some help, and Ursig comes to get it. And now Cochran will bring it across. 6.5 left, fourth quarter. Butler 56, Highlands 50. Now they weave it up top, and Cochran takes it left side underneath the Christ. Nice post
job,
move and the lay-in. You know, he could have dunked that if he wanted to.
Yep.
He's got 8, and the Rams have cut it to 4, 56-52.
Turned in nicely. 4-point game. Morton and Christ
runs into a double team, and Ursig is going to get hit with the foul. The problem is we don't know how many fouls people have by the board because they're not putting them up there.
Trying to keep best I can, Mike. I think that's 2 on Ursig. I got 2 on Tonelli, 2 on Cochran. Actually, 2 on Christ, 1 on Cochran. We'll find out if I'm right or not later.
John Mihalik in front of us.
Or hopefully we will find out.
John Mihalik hit 2 threes in the first quarter, hasn't scored since. Here's Morton. Now Tufik.
That's the guy we got to keep an eye on, Mike. Ethan Morton with 22.
Boy, the Rams are using the mid-court line as a third defender there.
Smart idea.
And got caught for the fouls. I think they're going to get Cochran on the bump.
I think it was Tonelli, Mike, and that may be a third.
56-52.
Yeah, it was Tonelli. He's one of the bench.
5:55 remaining. Tonelli sits down, and Corey Myers in, number 11. There's Mihalik, tried to get around. Nice dump down.
Blocked
Scribner had it blocked from
Myers,
behind.
nice job.
Mihalik did a great job to save it. Steal by Christ.
Look out.
Here's Johnny.
Doubleheader time. Line that one up, Mike, and all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game.
56-52.
There should be a little momentum for Highlands.
Timeout, Butler.
They are in a state of shock, Mike, and I tell you what, we know Johnny can rock the house, and he did that time. He got everybody from the Highlands side on their feet over there, and all of a sudden we have a 2-point game.
And we got a couple in on night one.
How can you do that?
You gotta love it. So Highlands now, and Christ in with 11. The third ram into double figures, and all of a sudden, late in the first half,
had that little run.
37-16, Butler had the lead. And then Cochran hit that three, his first basket, to bring it to 37-19, which was the halftime score. And the Rams have been on a run ever since.
Now, Mike, you used to keep on the back of the board dunks. Are you doing that still?
I still have the old ones. I don't have them, but we can maybe make a spot. You see how far back we go?
Give us some names.
We bought something off of Matt Beacom recently at the 380 auction. Rashawn Campbell's on there.
It was so rare. Mike used to write them on the back of the board.
John Pollack is on the back of my...
Yep.
I have dunks on the back of this clipboard from 1997.
I think Johnny's going to make it a common practice so far.
I might have to get one. Yep.
But
Andre Boone.
There you go. Another
Highlands. Matt Magnuson, who had one for Plum, and then went on to coach at Highlands.
Yes, our ninth grade team coach, my son Ken. By the way, my 5A ranking, Mars number 1, McKeesport number 2, in our section, Gateway is 3, Moon is 4, Char Valley's 5. So again, Highlands not in the top 5.
I have trivia for you. Last Highlands player into double figures in dunks in a season before Johnny Christ. 2006-07.
06-07. Gotta go back. Oh, I know.
Butler with the ball now.
Here's take him to school.
Morton for three.
Oh.
It's good. It is Cornell Thomas.
That's a dagger there, Mike. Doggone it. Got it down to 2, and Morton answers.
Big basket for Morton. 59-54.
Look at the foul there. No call.
They get loose.
Corey one time,
Myers,
buddy.
3 ball off the front rim, but good job by Signorella to get in
went up
there.
with him, Mike.
Yeah, he could have. Highlands calls time.
Yeah.
Stosh with a good job there because he saw
she was double teamed.
Six was in a little bit of trouble over there, and the Rams call a timeout at 5:10 to go in a 5-point game, 59-54. Butler in the lead, and the Rams putting on a big run here in the second half.
A little star by that one by Morton, Mike. That big 3 there, because again, we had to cut down to 2. Seems like Butler, anytime they're in trouble, they look for Ethan Morton, 6'5" sophomore. Who's he being recruited by again, Mike?
5'6", 9".
Everybody, huh?
Ohio State. Chris Holtman doing a really good job. Did you know that Chris Holtman, the coach at Ohio State, used to be the coach at Geneva?
Wow.
How about that? Yeah.
He's come a long way.
And he was at Butler then, Butler University. He followed Brad Stevens, and now he's at Ohio State. Ohio State, Iowa, Wisconsin, West Virginia, and Penn State. So a lot of Big Ten involved in Morton. But he'll get some looks.
Mike, I have some bad news to report you. Former Plum coach Ron Richards has gone to the dark side.
He's announcing?
He's refereeing.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's so weird.
I know. I used to hang on the rest, remember? Nice job.
Cochran left a man down. His shot missed, but Signorella's down there to pull it in.
Tell you, watch his hip, Mike. If he can get it to
Cochran
the hip,
for 3, a grazer. Look at Signorella, the hustle.
Nice hustle.
It's Highlands ball.
Yeah,
Signorella's unbelievable. He chased down 2 balls that he had no business getting, especially the second one, and threw it off a Butler man, and Highlands keeps it. Less than 5 remaining. Signorella, they call a foul out top, and that's going to be on John Mihalik.
I thought they might have got Sig for keeping it on his hip, Mike.
That's 8. Highlands shoots the 1-and-1.
And this is number 2 team in 6A, Mike, and we're hanging with them.
And we'll see the number 1 team in 6A tomorrow, kind of, because they don't have a lot of their team.
To be determined, and big question is if their quarterback's going to be able to go, Mike.
3 starters play football on the basketball team, so that's 3 guys that won't be there.
That'll help.
Signorella missed a second Ersic foul. He went over the back. That's 3 on him.
If we can clean up the foul shooting, Mike.
They'd be ahead right now.
Yeah.
59-55. It's a 4-point game.
Everybody's been 1 for 2. Not going to get it done.
No, that's not good enough. Tufik backcourt. Now Patton looked like he needed help.
Missed 8 foul shots, Mike.
Hold.
Ball on the floor.
Luke Mihalik able to corral it and goes to Tufik, and now they throw it away. The Rams defense is giving a little bit of trouble now.
16 turnovers for Butler. Highlands committed 13.
Butler scored with 22 points here in the second half.
After 37 in the first half.
And we lost a shoe over there. Signorella came out of his shoe as he planted to try to get the basketball. Don't they tie them? Has Siggs left the court tonight? I don't think so.
Again, he's replacing Romello Freeman in the starting lineup.
Ursig.
Johnny.
In a Christ, and it's knocked away. It'll be Highlands basketball at 4:26.
Johnny had his man pinned that time, Mike.
Signorella. Now Cochran lets it fly. It's down, a long one.
Unconscious.
Cochran hits another.
Downtown. He's got 24.
And it's a 1-point game.
He's matched Ethan Morton's performance at 25, Mike, and that's a 1-point difference right there, 24-25, huh? Johnny had his hands in there.
39-22 in the second half, by the way.
Johnny's done a great job.
Morton, they're going to call a hand check on Christ.
That'll be his third.
Team foul number 6 against Highlands, so Butler will inbound it. They'll go into the bonus from here on in. Less than 4 minutes remaining.
Been a great second half for the Golden Rams, Mike. Can they close the deal with 3:58?
Oh, they're called it a shooting foul. Oh, it's a 7th foul. I'm sorry. They were a little late getting it up there, but he missed the 1-and-1. Christ pulled down the rebound. Highlands can take the lead.
How about that, Mike?
Signorella out to Cochran.
Big trip.
And the awakening of Luke Cochran here. Drives to the basket. Stops. Pops. Back rim no good. Rebound Morton. Morton now is going to bring it up.
Look out. Somebody got to step in front. Stop
they
the
do.
ball.
Mihalik. It's 2. It's no good.
Johnny
Christ
above the rim, Mike. Look back.
Oh, bad pass. Morton stole it. Walked around Christ and laid it in. 27 for Morton.
Johnny, Mike, again, above the rim, but then he makes that pass. And, you know, that's called being a sophomore.
Yeah.
Right.
So the Rams will shoot.
2 important foul shots. We need them both, Mike.
Cochran. Rams down 3 at 3:22. Oh, man, missed it wide right. Morton a rebound. But the free throw shooting's killing him.
Yep. Now we're under 500. 8 for 17.
2 out of 3 puts you in the lead.
Yep. Doubling up on Morton. Somebody's got to step
Morton
in.
Gets through all the way up and under. It doesn't go, but he'll go to the line.
That was a good call, Mike. Sig has stuck his thigh out
his
there.
hip out there, yeah. Christian Tonelli's going to come back in. Morton will shoot.
Just joining us Highlands down at the half by 18. Cut it to 1 at one time. Morton now 28, Mike. That's all I have on the page. He's taking me off the page. And that is not a good thing.
Second one is also good.
He's got 29. 2-possession game now.
Lead up to 5. Bad pass. Rams turn it over again. Here's Morton back the other way. Rams coming apart a little bit now. They got it to 1. And now Butler scored 4 in a row to take a 5-point lead. And Morton got a blocking foul. Cochran slid in there, unable to draw the charge. And Morton will shoot at 2:55.
Have not had an answer for Ethan Morton, although I thought Johnny Christ did a pretty good job on him in the second half, Mike, for the most part. He had 14 at the half.
Ethan Morton. Remember Ethan Horton? He played running back at North Carolina and went on to be a tight end in the National Football League. But this is Ethan Morton. You'll remember that name. He rims it out. Highlands with the ball down 5.
With that.
Saved by Ursig, but the Rams just getting sloppy now.
16 turnovers.
Tofik plays it in. 10 for Tofik on 5 baskets. 65-58, back up 7. Cochran goes baseline, goes up with a runner. Oh, it's got a lid on it, and Mihalik the rebound. All those little shots Highlands missed in the first quarter, too, that hurt. 2.5 to go.
Somebody's going to step in.
Morton to Tufik, lays it in. And Highlands needs a timeout at 2:21 to go.
And that was a case, Mike, of Morton, the point guard, because he waited to make Johnny commit. Tofik slid underneath, and all of a sudden, it's a 9-point game.
Yeah. We'll take a quick timeout here. We'll be right back. All right, 2:21 to go, and Christ will key it in.
Highlands all of a sudden down 9, Mike.
Signorella. Ooh, nearly walked. There have been a few of those tonight. They've been lenient. I'm okay with that. First game. Here's Cochran. 2:13. The Rams need a basket. Well, they got a new man on Cochran.
Yeah.
They put Doug Konstalansky on him, and that's a reason. You can see.
He's there to shirt him, Mike.
And the Butler fans have recognized it. Double dribble on Ursig. Turnover Highlands at 1:58.
Now, when this happens, Mike, Highlands has to do what Butler does, and that's find somebody else to get the ball to.
Mihalik. Now to Patton left side, the left-hander. Kicks it back out to Morton. Now Matt Clement would like to be patient. Morton carries it all the way in and draws the foul. Well, the other thing he does, he gets himself to the foul line.
That's 4 fouls on Johnny now. Need some help, Mike. 10-team foul.
Yep, Konstalansky is in there to get in Cochran's shirt.
Well, you've seen the Golden Rams, Mike, with
And
they
that's
can.
And that's a compliment, by the way.
What they can be and what they are.
And this team is very good. And so they get to, if they're unable to, now they're down 10. If they're unable to climb this mountain a second time, you know, I always say you make one comeback, but you very rarely make two.
Yep.
There's Christ.
And then again, there's a team that trailed by 21, and there's a team that had to cut to 1.
Now they call foul on Butler. Much to the dismay of the Butler partisans in attendance here at Pine Richland tonight.
And from this point forward, everybody shoots 2 foul shots.
Cochran will go to the line. If Matt Clement yelled at an umpire like that, he'd get thrown out of the game.
By the way, they're giving the coaches more room this year to walk the sideline.
Right. They've extended the coaching box.
I have not met...
And they did that at college, too, and Kevin Stallings still got one the other night.
I have not met a referee who's in favor of it yet. They just think it to be more space to get in trouble.
Cochran makes a second. So we're going to have to clean that part up. That's 25 for Luke. 23 of them in the second half, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball. Things have really slowed down here in the second half with all the whistles.
Yep.
A lot of times you see that in the first half of the first game, but we've seen it in the second half tonight.
Like some future opponents, they're top 5 teams. We have Lincoln Park. We play in them. They're number 1 and 3.
Do you know their nickname?
Lincoln Park.
It's alliterative.
Leopard.
That's it.
32 now for Morton.
And he's taken over here in the fourth quarter. He's got 11 fourth quarter points.
East Allegheny, Mike, we had them before Christmas. They're rated 5.
Had a good game against them last year at Highlands.
They have an outstanding player, too. Big inside guy, 6'7".
71-59.
Who'd have knew they cut it to 1, huh?
They're on a 12-1 run right now, Butler. Signorella spins around and got it to Christ. Look at Konstalansky. They're loving it. He switched, though. Now he's chasing Tonelli around. Inside to Ursig, lays it up and in.
Now there's where the shirt bites you, Mike. The kid never saw the ball coming in.
Now Christ got it to Siggs. Siggs drives, lays, can't get it. Tip up, no good. Rebound, Patton is fouled. at 1 minute to go, and Butler leads by 10.
Kostolansky never saw that ball. Ursich laid that in, correct, Mike?
Yes.
He now has
Because he switched and then got off of Cochran, and then
Ursich with 14 now.
that's what we have. Of Cochran at 25, Ursig with 14, Christ with 11.
3 guys in double figures for the Golden Rams. Tenelli with 5 and Signorel with 6.
I think that's all for Christian. I think he fouled out.
Mike, we didn't have a bench point tonight, did we?
We have not. Patton has the first. 4 points for Luke off the bench for the sophomore, 72-61. 1 minute to go. If you're watching on Comcast, stick around. We'll be right back with you for the second game of the tournament, which will be played tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. and we'll have it right for you afterwards. Highlands against Pine Richland, the host team of the tournament. So stay tuned for that on YouTube. We'll get it up there as soon as we can. Here's Christ. Spin move in the lane and lays it
Nice
in.
job by Johnny. He's got 13.
48 seconds. And they get Christ for riding more.
Yeah, that's the worst one he's going to get. That's 5 on him.
Johnny had 13, 6 baskets, 2 dunks.
Second half belonged to Luke Cochran by 25 points total, 22 in the second half.
And if you're not going to get a lot of bench play, then you worry about foul trouble and fouling guys out, and that's what we've had tonight. Now Daniel Timmons comes back in wearing 0, the family number, Al Oliver's number.
That's your guy, huh?
Yes, sir. If you keep finding ways to sneak different guys into the Hall of Fame, when's it going to be his turn?
How about Palmero wants to come back and play?
He's the same age as I am.
Well, one swing.
I want to come back and play too, but I can barely get out of bed in the morning sometimes.
You just had a birthday, right?
I just had a birthday. I'm actually older than Palmero now.
We're November birthdays.
This is Morton.
34 now.
He's about to go off my page. I only have room for 35. 46 seconds to go. 74-63. Quite a game effort by the Rams tonight.
Last 8 from the foul line, Mike. That shows you.
And a bunch in the fourth quarter has been 14 in the fourth. There you go. That's what a winner does. And there's a steal by Morton.
There he shows you some defense there,
Rams
Mike.
get back quickly. Morton goes in, lays it up, missed it, tries again, no.
Third time's a charm.
3 for $1.
No.
Cochran the rebound. Cochran through a double team. Underneath Timmons, lays it in.
Danny, first bench points of the night, Mike. Highlands takes a timeout here.
This is the making sure everybody has a ride home timeout, and we got to be here early tomorrow timeout. 24 seconds to go. We should have called Josh Shoup, the AD here, and say, can we just bring sleeping bags and stay? Bring the computer, do all the work we have to do, and just stay. I was up for it. They could have brought pizza in.
Can you imagine that they make not one team in the top 30 is from the AK Valley? And Stosh to tell me before the game, people wonder why we travel so far. He goes, we have to find competition. And they got plenty of competition here tonight in the Butler Golden Tornadoes. I always want to call them the Butler Eagles for someone.
Golden Tornado.
Tornado, the singular.
Yes. It's plural, I guess. I don't know. It's a tornado that's golden, I suppose. We should ask Jim Cantori. Maybe he could tell us.
You never want to see him in the neighborhood. My question is, when was the last time Butler had a tornado?
Well, I know Butler County had one when Saxon Golf Course got hit, remember?
Yeah, that was bad. I was at River Forest that day. I saw one of the river, what do they call that one?
A water spout.
Yes. Scary.
Jimmy Buffett sings about those.
That was time to leave the golf course.
Hey, you betcha, huh? So Butler keys it in, 24 seconds. Rams putting on pressure. This is Mihalik backcourt with Signorella, giving him a rough ride, and he's able to pull it out. They let him dribble it out here. 14 seconds. No, they're not. Rams trap.
Unlike college, Mike, they played with a buzzer here.
Tofik, 6 seconds. Now they are going to let him dribble it out, and that's going to do it. Well, the Rams Highlands were game, that's for sure, and they put a scare into them in the second half. Butler led by 21 at one point. Highlands cut it to 1, but Butler pulled away at the end thanks to 14 fourth-quarter points by Ethan Morton, and they win it 75-65.
Like I said, Mike, you see what we can do and you see what we did do. And again, nice thing is none of this content. These are exhibition games, we usually call them, but non-section games is the other term we use. But we'll be back tomorrow to play Pine Ridge, and that's the great thing about it. See you bright and early, Mr. Pavlik.
We will be here. All right, thanks to everyone here at Pine Richland that helped us out. Thanks to Chandler Timmons for night one. Once again, that final score, Butler 75, Highlands 65. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.